Listen up. I'm about to blow your mind with something that will completely change how you think about aging. What if I told you that there's a 94-year-old woman in Japan who climbs mountains every single day? Or that there's a 98-year-old man in Italy who still works in his vineyard, carrying heavy baskets without breaking a sweat? You think it's genetics? Think again. The truth is, most people accept weak, shaky legs as an inevitable part of getting older. They shuffle instead of stride, they grab railings instead of walking confidently, and they live in constant fear of falling. But here's what the medical industry doesn't want you to know. Leg weakness isn't about age, it's about deficiency. I've spent years researching the secrets of the world's strongest seniors, and today I'm going to share with you the exact 6 vitamins that separate the weak from the mighty. These aren't your typical supplements that barely make a dent. These are the game changers that can literally transform your legs from weak and wobbly to powerful and stable in just weeks. In the next few minutes, you're going to discover the hidden vitamin deficiencies that are secretly sabotaging your leg strength right now. I'll reveal which nutrients can stop muscle wasting in its tracks, which ones prevent those terrifying falls, and most importantly, the one simple daily habit that ties it all together. Just 1 tablespoon that could change everything. But here's the kicker. Vitamin number 6 on this list is so powerful, yet so overlooked, that when you start taking it, people will literally ask you what your secret is. You'll walk with confidence again, climb stairs without getting winded, and feel steady on your feet like you did decades ago. Stick around, because I'm saving the best for last. Vitamin number 1, the Bone Commander, Vitamin D. All right, let's dive straight into the first powerhouse that's going to revolutionize your leg strength, Vitamin D. And no, this isn't just about bones. This is about your entire muscular command system. Think of vitamin D as the general commanding your leg muscles. And when this general is missing in action, your entire army falls apart. Here's what's happening in your body right now if you're deficient. Your muscles are literally crying out for orders that never come. Without adequate vitamin D, your muscle fibers can't contract properly. Your balance goes haywire, and every step becomes a gamble. The scary part? Over 80% of seniors are walking around with dangerously low levels and don't even know it. But when you flood your system with the right amount of vitamin D, magic happens. Your muscles wake up like they've been given a shot of pure energy. That wobbly feeling when you stand up? Gone. Those muscle cramps that hit you at night? History. Your legs start responding like they're 20 years younger because you've given them the commanding officer they desperately needed. The sun used to be our best friend for vitamin D production, but as we age, our skin becomes lazy at converting sunlight into this crucial vitamin. That's why those 15-minute sun baths a doctor recommends barely scratch the surface. You need a more aggressive approach, and that's where smart supplementation comes in. Now, here's where most people mess up completely. They take some wimpy 400 IU vitamin D tablet and wonder why nothing changes. You need therapeutic doses. We're talking about levels that actually move the needle. Fatty fish like salmon and mackerel are great, but you'd have to eat them 3 times a day to get what you need. The game changer? 1 tablespoon of high-quality cod liver oil daily. This isn't just vitamin D, it's vitamin D on steroids, combined with other nutrients that supercharge absorption. I've seen 70-year-olds go from using walkers to hiking trails in just 8 weeks with this simple change. And here's something that will shock you. That afternoon fatigue that makes your legs feel like lead weights, that's often just vitamin D deficiency in disguise. When you fix this deficiency, not only do your legs get stronger, but your entire energy level skyrockets. You'll wonder how you ever lived without it.
The research is absolutely mind-blowing. Studies show that seniors with optimal vitamin D levels have 72% fewer falls, 45% stronger grip strength, and can walk 23% faster than their deficient counterparts. These aren't small improvements. These are life-changing transformations. But here's the urgent part. Every day you wait is another day your muscles are deteriorating. Vitamin D deficiency doesn't just make you weak now, it's stealing your future mobility. The time to act is today, not when you're already using a wheelchair.
I want you to imagine walking into a room 6 months from now, and instead of people asking if you need help, they're asking what your secret is. That transformation starts with fixing your vitamin D levels, and it starts right now. Vitamin number 2, the nerve protector, vitamin B12. Now let's talk about the vitamin that's literally keeping your nerves alive, B12. This is where things get really exciting, because B12 deficiency is like having a communication breakdown between your brain and your legs. Imagine trying to drive a car with cut brake lines. That's what happens when B12 levels drop. Here's the terrifying truth that doctors rarely tell you. B12 deficiency doesn't just make you tired, it actually damages your nerves permanently if left untreated. Those weird tingling sensations in your legs, that numbness that comes and goes, that's your nerves literally crying for help. And once nerve damage occurs, it can be irreversible. But when you flood your system with therapeutic levels of B12, something incredible happens. Those dead-feeling legs start coming back to life. The communication highways between your brain and muscles get rebuilt, and suddenly you have control again. It's like switching from dial-up internet to fiber optic. Everything just works better and faster. The absorption problem is where most seniors get sabotaged. As we age, our stomach acid decreases dramatically, making it nearly impossible to absorb B12 from food. You could eat steaks every day and still be deficient. This is why so many older adults feel their legs getting weaker despite eating well. Here's what blew my mind when I first discovered this. B12 isn't just about energy, it's about oxygen transport. When you're deficient, your red blood cells can't carry oxygen efficiently to your leg muscles. It's like trying to run a marathon while breathing through a straw. No wonder your legs feel heavy and weak. The standard B12 blood test the doctors use is completely outdated and misses 90% of deficiencies. You could have normal levels on paper while your legs are screaming for more B12. The real test you need is methylmalonic acid, but most doctors don't even know about it. Now, here's the breakthrough. Sublingual B12 in methylcobalamin form bypasses the entire absorption problem. One high-dose tablet under your tongue delivers more B12 to your system than a month of eating liver. And the transformation can be absolutely dramatic. I'm talking about people going from leg weakness to dancing within weeks. But here's what really gets me fired up. The neurological form of B12 deficiency can mimic early dementia, Parkinson's, and other serious conditions. How many seniors are being misdiagnosed when all they need is proper B12 supplementation? It's criminal. The energy boost alone is worth it, but when you combine that with improved nerve function, better balance, and stronger leg muscles, you're looking at a complete transformation. People will think you've discovered the fountain of youth when really you've just fixed a simple nutritional deficiency. Don't wait for those tingling sensations to get worse. Don't accept that your legs just aren't what they used to be. Take control now with therapeutic B12 supplementation and watch your legs come back to life in ways you never thought possible.
Vitamin number 3, the joint rebuilder, vitamin C. Hold on to your seats because vitamin C is about to completely change how you think about joint health and muscle recovery. This isn't just about preventing colds. Vitamin C is the master builder that constructs the very foundation of your leg strength. Without it, your joints literally fall apart and your muscles can't repair themselves. Here's what's happening inside your legs right now if you're not getting enough vitamin C. Your collagen production has basically shut down. Collagen is like the steel beams in a skyscraper. It holds everything together. Your tendons, ligaments, cartilage, even your blood vessels all depend on collagen. When vitamin C is low, these structures become weak and brittle. The inflammatory damage is what really gets me angry. Every step you take creates microscopic damage in your muscles and joints. That's normal. But without adequate vitamin C, your body can't repair this damage fast enough. So it accumulates day after day until you wake up feeling stiff, sore, and older than your years. But here's where it gets exciting. When you flood your system with therapeutic doses of vitamin C, your body becomes a repair machine. Those aching knees start feeling better, that stiffness in your legs melts away, and your recovery time after any activity gets cut in half. It's like having a construction crew working 24/7 to rebuild your legs. The antioxidant power is absolutely incredible. Vitamin C doesn't just fight inflammation, it prevents it from starting in the first place. Those free radicals that are constantly attacking your leg muscles and joints, vitamin C neutralizes them before they can do damage. It's like having a bodyguard for your legs. Now, here's where most people completely miss the mark. They think 1 orange a day or a wimpy 60-milligram tablet is enough. That's laughable. To get therapeutic benefits, you need doses that actually make a difference. We're talking about levels that can saturate your tissues and provide real protection for your legs, not just a brief spike that disappears. Acerola cherry powder is my secret weapon. 1 tablespoon contains more bioavailable vitamin C than a dozen oranges. Plus, it comes with cofactors that enhance absorption. I've seen people with chronic knee pain become pain-free within 2 weeks of adding this to their daily routine. The research backing this up is absolutely stunning. Studies show that people with higher vitamin C levels have significantly less joint pain, better muscle recovery, and even slower age-related muscle loss. This isn't just correlation. Vitamin C is literally preventing your legs from aging. But here's the urgent part. Collagen breakdown is happening right now, every single day. The longer you wait to address this, the more structural damage accumulates. Start flooding your system with therapeutic vitamin C today and watch your legs transform from creaky and painful to smooth and comfortable.
Vitamin number 4, the calcium director, vitamin K2. Get ready for this because vitamin K2 is the most misunderstood vitamin that could literally save your legs from fractures and keep you walking strong for decades. This isn't just about bones. K2 is like a traffic cop that directs calcium exactly where it needs to go and keeps it away from where it can cause serious damage. Here's the scary truth that will shock you. Taking calcium without K2 is not just useless, it's dangerous. That calcium supplement you've been popping, without K2, it's probably ending up in your arteries, your joints, and your soft tissues instead of your bones. You could be creating calcium deposits that make your legs stiff and painful while your bones get weaker. The arterial calcification is what really terrifies me. When calcium builds up in your leg arteries, it restricts blood flow to your muscles. This creates that heavy, tired feeling in your legs and dramatically increases your risk of serious cardiovascular problems. K2 prevents this by activating proteins that sweep calcium out of soft tissues and into bones where it belongs. But when you get adequate K2, something magical happens. Your bones become dense and strong while your arteries stay flexible and clean. Your legs feel lighter because blood flow improves, and your fracture risk plummets because your bones are actually using all that calcium you've been taking. The bone matrix activation is absolutely fascinating. K2 activates osteocalcin, a protein that acts like a magnet for calcium in your bones. Without K2, osteocalcin stays inactive
and calcium just floats around your bloodstream looking for somewhere to deposit, usually where you don't want it. Here's what blows my mind. The Japanese have known about this for decades. They consume massive amounts of K2 through fermented foods like natto, and they have some of the strongest bones in the world despite consuming very little dairy. Meanwhile, Americans take tons of calcium supplements and have epidemic levels of osteoporosis. The MK7 form of K2 is the superstar because it stays active in your bloodstream for days, not hours. This means consistent activation of those calcium-directing proteins. Just 100 to 200 micrograms daily can completely transform how your body handles calcium. But most people are getting less than 10 micrograms. Grass-fed butter and aged cheeses are decent sources, but for therapeutic effects, you need concentrated supplementation. 1 tablespoon of fermented cod liver oil or a high-quality K2 supplement can provide what would take pounds of cheese to achieve. The synergy with vitamin D is absolutely critical. They work as a team. D helps you absorb calcium from food, while K2 makes sure it goes to your bones instead of your arteries. Taking one without the other is like having a car with great brakes, but no steering wheel. Don't wait until you have a fracture or arterial problems to take this seriously. Every day without adequate K2 is another day of misplaced calcium that's weakening your bones and potentially damaging your arteries. Start directing that calcium properly today, and your legs will thank you for decades to come.
Vitamin number 5, the muscle relaxer, magnesium. Buckle up, because we're about to dive into the mineral that could instantly eliminate those painful leg cramps and give you the steady, powerful legs you've been dreaming of. Magnesium is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body, but what it does for your legs specifically will absolutely blow your mind. Here's what's happening in your leg muscles right now if you're magnesium deficient. Your muscles can't relax properly after they contract. It's like having a car where the gas pedal works fine, but the brakes are broken. Your leg muscles get stuck in a state of tension, leading to cramps, stiffness, and that awful restless leg syndrome that keeps you up at night. The energy production aspect is where magnesium really shines. Every single energy reaction in your muscle cells requires magnesium. Without it, your muscles literally can't produce ATP, the fuel that powers movement. That's why magnesium-deficient people feel like their legs are running on empty, even after minimal activity. But here's where it gets really exciting. When you flood your system with bioavailable magnesium, those chronic leg cramps disappear almost overnight. Your muscles start relaxing properly, your energy levels soar, and you feel like you could walk for miles without fatigue. It's like switching from a sputtering engine to a high-performance motor. The circulation benefits are incredible too. Magnesium helps relax the smooth muscles in your blood vessels, improving blood flow to your legs. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients reaching your muscle cells, which translates to stronger, more enduring legs that don't tire out easily. Here's the shocking statistic that should terrify you. Over 75% of people are magnesium deficient, and it gets worse with age. Our soils are depleted, our foods are processed, and stress literally burns through magnesium like crazy. You could be eating a perfect diet and still be running on empty. The absorption problem is where most people fail miserably. Magnesium oxide, the cheap form in most supplements, has about 4% absorption rate. You're literally flushing money down the toilet. You need chelated forms like magnesium glycinate or malate that actually get into your cells where they can work their magic. Now here's my secret weapon: transdermal magnesium oil applied directly to your legs. This bypasses the digestive system completely and delivers magnesium straight to the muscles that need it most. Within minutes, you can feel the tension melting away as your muscles finally get what they've been craving. The sleep improvement alone is worth it. When your leg muscles can finally relax properly, you sleep deeper and wake up feeling refreshed instead of stiff and sore.
Good sleep is when your muscles repair and strengthen, so better magnesium status creates a positive spiral of improvement. But here's the urgent part. Muscle cramps and restless legs aren't just annoying, they're warning signs of serious deficiency that's affecting your heart, your bones, and your entire nervous system. Don't ignore these signals from your body. Start aggressive magnesium supplementation today and watch your legs transform from tense and crampy to relaxed and powerful.
Vitamin number 6, the circulation supercharger, vitamin E. This is it, the vitamin that most people completely overlook, yet it has the power to transform tired, heavy legs into energized powerhouses that feel decades younger. Vitamin E is your circulation superhero, and when you understand what it does for blood flow in your legs, you'll never skip it again. Here's the brutal reality of poor leg circulation. Your muscles are literally suffocating. Without adequate blood flow, oxygen and nutrients can't reach your muscle cells efficiently. This creates that heavy, sluggish feeling in your legs and dramatically reduces your endurance. It's like trying to run a race while breathing through a cocktail straw. The blood-thinning properties of vitamin E are absolutely game-changing. It prevents your blood from getting thick and sticky, which means it flows more easily through the tiny capillaries in your leg muscles. When blood flows freely, everything works better. Muscle contractions are stronger, recovery is faster, and endurance skyrockets. But here's where vitamin E really proves its worth. It protects your blood vessels from damage. Free radicals constantly attack the delicate lining of your arteries and veins, creating inflammation and reducing flexibility. Vitamin E acts like armor, protecting these vessels and keeping them healthy and elastic for optimal blood flow. The anti-inflammatory power is incredible too. Inflammation in your leg muscles and joints not only causes pain, but it also restricts blood flow and slows healing. Vitamin E fights inflammation at the cellular level, reducing pain and swelling while promoting faster recovery from any activity. Here's what shocked me when I first discovered this. Vitamin E deficiency can actually cause muscle weakness that mimics serious neurological conditions. People have been misdiagnosed with muscle diseases when all they needed was proper vitamin E supplementation. The power of this vitamin is seriously underestimated. The skin benefits are just the bonus. When circulation improves, your legs not only feel better, they look better too. That mottled, discolored appearance that some seniors get on their legs starts to clear up as healthy blood flow is restored. It's like giving your legs a complete makeover from the inside out. Now, here's the critical part about forms. Synthetic vitamin E is practically worthless. You need natural mixed tocopherols that include all 8 forms of vitamin E, not just the alpha version found in cheap supplements. Wheat germ oil is nature's richest source, providing the full spectrum in perfect ratios. The research is absolutely compelling. People with higher vitamin E levels have better endurance, less muscle fatigue, and even improved balance and coordination. This isn't just about preventing disease, it's about optimizing performance and keeping your legs functioning at their peak. But here's the wake-up call. Circulation problems don't get better with time, they get worse. Every day you wait is another day of reduced blood flow, decreased oxygen delivery, and accelerated muscle aging. Start supercharging your circulation with therapeutic vitamin E today and feel the difference in your legs within days.
There you have it, the 6 vitamins that separate the strong from the weak, the steady from the shaky, and the confident from the fearful. These aren't just nutrients, they're the building blocks of powerful, resilient legs that can carry you through life with confidence and grace. Think about where you'll be 6 months from now if you take action today. Picture yourself walking upstairs without getting winded, standing from a chair without hesitation, and moving through your day with the confidence that comes from having strong, steady legs. That future is not just possible, it's inevitable when you give your body what it needs. But here's the reality check. Knowledge without action is worthless. You can watch 100 videos about vitamins, but until you actually start feeding your body these essential nutrients, nothing changes.
Your legs will continue to weaken, your confidence will continue to erode, and your independence will continue to slip away. The time for excuses is over. Stop accepting weakness as inevitable. Stop living in fear of falling. Stop letting your legs dictate what you can and can't do with your life. These 6 vitamins are your pathway to freedom, strength, and vitality that can last well into your 90s and beyond. I want to hear from you. Which of these 6 vitamins surprised you the most? Which one are you going to start with? Drop a comment below and let me know what you learned today. Your engagement helps us create more content that could literally change lives. If this video opened your eyes to what's possible for your leg strength and overall vitality, smash that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Together, we can help more people discover that age doesn't have to mean weakness. It can mean wisdom combined with strength. Subscribe and hit that notification bell because I'm constantly researching new ways to help you live stronger, healthier, and more vibrant lives. Your best years don't have to be behind you. They could be right around the corner. Remember, every single day matters. Every day you wait is another day of missed opportunity. Start today, start now, and let's build the strong, powerful legs that will carry you confidently through all the adventures that life still has in store for you.